Hey guys, so I've been working on electrical for a while. Upstairs electrical, got the boxes laid out. I'll show that to you guys. Did all the can lights, but this week been working on get the breaker box, and these are all my home runs. So what I did was I used a C-clamp up here on the joist, and then that way I could pull my wire up, and then we drilled through the floor joist, and we have straight run. You're not supposed to put more than 3 wires together. That's why we have a gap, and then we have 3 wires again, and we have 3 wires again. So the orange one there, that's for the dryer. So this is we had to run 100-foot. So just so you know, I figured it was about 75 foot. Actually, I had about 4 feet left over. So 75 foot would have been too short, but they don't sell a 75-foot roll. They sell a 100-foot roll. So we got 10 gauge for our dryer. Yeah, 20 gauge, or 12 gauge here for all of our bedrooms and everything, all of our outlets throughout the whole house, even the garage. All of these are, we've got all of these labeled. These are 15 amp, these are 14 gauge, and these are going to all of our lights throughout the house. We tied the bathroom lights together with the 20 amp circuit for the bathroom, and they'll be on GFI. So the bathrooms are on their own, each of the bathrooms on their own circuit. Refrigerator needs to be on its own circuit. Still gonna need to put more stuff in this breaker box, but I should have plenty of room because I'm gonna need one for the range for the oven. I'm gonna need one for the water heater, and then I'll need other stuff later on down here in the basement. Plus I need to run a few circuits. I wanna have exterior electrical that I can plug in. So if we're working on something outside, we can just plug in and have a circuit there. So that's what we've been working on. Electrical is getting really close. We're still gonna need to do the drop from here to the power pole over there. So haven't decided if I'm gonna bury it or do like an aerial across to the house and then down in here to the box. But that's one of the next steps to do, is get that tied in. Then we could actually put in a few circuits and be able to have electricity in the house. Might even be able to wire up a couple lights just so that we can make it a little bit easier for working. And then with electrical being done, we're gonna be moving to siding. So this is all of our siding. We went with LP Smart Side. This has a 30-year, 30 or 50-year, you'll have to look it up. This has maybe at least a 30-year, but maybe a 50-year. I think it might be a 50. But we have 10-foot sheets for the majority of the house. We have some 9-foot sheets. The outside wall here outside the basement is 19 feet 2 inches. So by doing a 10-footer, a 9-footer, and our Z-trim, we should be able to just have one seam going across there. So the 10-footers will be across the bottom, and then 9-footers up will go all the way up to the soffit up there. And then the rest of the house will have 10-footers, and then 8-footers should be long enough to get me to my gable ends, to the top of the gable ends over here. So we'll have a 10-footer here, and that'll go up to the eave just about, and then we'll have 8-footers that reach the gable ends. Our plan is to paint all these by hand before we put them up. So we're not up on ladders trying to paint the house. So we're gonna roll these out. We got paint. We've already picked out our color. It's gonna be, the house is gonna be this red color here, with a green roof, red and green roof. Hey, red house, green roof. Who's got to decorate for Christmas? Not this guy. All right, well, there's a little update for you. Once siding's done, we'll get on plumbing. So this is some PEX I've got rolled out. I've got more PEX over here. It's 3/4 pegs. It's 1 inch inlet. And then I've got 1/2 inch to go to all of my outlets. Let me show you some of the wiring upstairs. So here's party upstairs. So we've run all these boxes. These are where all of the outlets are gonna be. There's some high ones here, where one high one over there too, where we could hang a TV. But all the bedrooms are tied in. So like this outlet, and then you got to go around this corner, but there's a doorway here. So you either have to go up and over the doorway and then down to this outlet. That's pretty difficult. But if you'd go from this outlet straight into the floor, you come across a floor joist over, back up to this box. And then that's how we wired it. So you can have 12 outlets per 20 amp run back to a breaker. So each breaker can only have 12 outlets on it. I think that's the same for 15 amp also. And then same thing with lights. You can have 12 lights on one breaker, but you don't want more. So we did the master bedroom, and then this is bedroom 2, all on 120 amp circuit, and then bedroom 3 and bedroom 4 on 120 amp circuit. The living room here, and the family room and living room, it's all one circuit. Kitchen is its own circuit, refrigerator is its own circuit, each bathroom's its own circuit, dining room is its own circuit. The garage has 2 circuits. There's one main circuit that just kind of runs around and does mostly outlets all the way around the garage. But we're also gonna have our laundry room in here. So the laundry room has its own outlet here, and then I'm gonna use this to feed one exterior outlet, and I'm also gonna bring power up, and I'm gonna put a couple outlets up high, so if I wanna drop down like extension cord or something, I can do that. Plus I'm gonna need a light power here for the garage door. So still more wiring to do. I've still got to finish up some wiring, so I need to wire up this. This is the switch for the main bathroom. I've got to wire this guy up for the lights and for a fan and for the vanity light right here. So there's still some more wiring to do. I've done the home runs though. So like this wire's going down to the breaker, and then I have this going up to the lights. But what I need to do is this light, I need to run another wire from here to the other light switches. So there's one in that closet, there's one in this closet, there's one light in this bedroom. So this bedroom only has one can light up there. So still got to do some more wiring upstairs to get that all tidied up, but we're getting close. I feel like we are 90% done on wiring. I got to figure out where we want stuff to be wired outside. So we're gonna need to, where are we gonna want lights? Where do I need like an outlet or power? So maybe a few more home runs, probably 2 or 3 at most. Some of that stuff can be tied in to some of the other home runs, like that one by the dryer in the garage. So yeah, that's where we're at. Next will be siding, and then maybe HVAC and plumbing, and then I'm gonna be getting price quotes to have somebody come in and do some sheetrock. So, but those are the steps. We just gotta keep moving every day. I come and work on as much as I can. All right, you guys have a blessed day. Love you, bye.